that dreams, deep daydream look in your eye, and I got that red lip classic.
Hey guys, does everybody like my t-shirt? Whatever. I'm getting cupcakes. Cupcakes. I'm gonna do the beauty, what is it? Confessions of a Beauty Guru. And again, disclaimer, I am a consumer, not a guru. But there is no Confessions of a Regular Consumer tag. It just doesn't exist. So actually, let's change it. Confessions of a Regular Consumer who films stuff about makeup. I like that. So the first question is, how many hours a week do you spend filming or editing videos? Between the blog and videos and like photographs and editing videos, I would say probably 10 to 20 hours. I try and get a blog post up every day. This week obviously I've not been successful, but if I can, I do, and it's definitely probably 10 to 25 hours maybe. I do it every night. Am I a spender or a saver? It depends on who you ask. If you ask me, I would say I'm definitely both. I'm not afraid to throw down some cash when I need to, as you can see. But I also, when I really want something, I am not afraid to save for it. Like, I save for trips all year. I don't expect any kind of handouts, and I'm not in debt, and that's how I like it. When is it easiest for me to film? I have 2 days off a week. I have a full-time job in a telecommunications company, so I find it easiest to film on those 2 days off that I have. I try and bang out 4 or 5 videos in those days. What makes talking in front of the camera comfortable for you? I was actually talking to my dad about this morning. My dad has his own show on a local cable company affiliate, and he's always been very comfortable doing this as well. He's always been in like commercials and things like that. I don't know what makes me comfortable. I believe it's because I have a dog, or had a dog, and I have spent years and years talking to my dog, who doesn't actually talk back or respond or anything, so it's just kind of like talking to a camera. I could have full-on conversations with him, and I know, I'm crazy. And it was fine. It just made me comfortable, and I have no problem talking to myself, I guess. Number 5. What's your worst hair or makeup habit? My worst hair habit are these clips, which you will see in almost every video. These things here, I will not cut my hair. I have cut it before, and I just hate it when it's short, but I don't like to take care of my hair either. It's either in a ponytail or it's like this. I don't like it in my face. Like when I'm at work, it immediately goes up in a clip. I'll have the nicest hair. I'll have curled it or something, which is rare. I don't do much to my hair. I don't know what to do with it. Hair is definitely not my thing. And boom, clip, almost immediately. One quote I think everyone needs to live by. Speak with honesty, think with sincerity, and act with integrity. I think in this world and in this age, there is too much of putting the onus on everyone else and nobody really taking any kind of accountability for their own actions. I hear a lot of, oh, well, I couldn't because I didn't know, or oh, well, I couldn't, or I can't because, it's just, the world hates me. The world doesn't hate you. Lots of bad things happen to lots of good people, and I totally agree with that, and I agree that, like, terrible things do happen that are out of your control, but it's in your control to change it. So everybody needs to act with a little bit more integrity for who they are and what they want to do. Now that major talk time is over, next question. How long do you spend getting ready every day? I wake up intentionally very early because I like to kind of sit and relax and have my coffee and put my makeup on and blow dry my hair. It can take an hour and a half. I can also get ready in 15 minutes if need be. Like, I am not afraid to go out in public with no makeup on. If I need to be ready in 10 minutes, I'm ready in 10 minutes. If I need to be ready in 5 minutes, I'm ready in 5 minutes. So I don't have the full face. That's okay. I don't mind. So in answer to the question, on any given day, to be at work by 8, or to leave work for 8, I would get up at 6. My favorite video on YouTube, this is easy. It's Jenna Marbles' White Girls in the Club. I'm pretty sure that I wrote the script for that video in my diary one year when I was 20, and she stole it. I'm not saying you actually stole it, Jenna, but that video is pretty much my religion. White Girls in the Club. God. a YouTuber that I watch who deserves more views or subscribers than they already have. I think No Bland Makeup's pretty talented. I'm a little disappointed that some of her stuff only gets like 12 views, and it's incredible. She puts a lot of work into what she has. Her name is Kirsten Heath. Kirsten Heath. And she just does things that I would have no idea how to do, and she sees creativity in a way that I don't, and I really respect things like that. So No Bland Makeup, and I'll link her down below. One thing I'm excited about in the upcoming year. Friends of mine are getting married in November in Dominican, and I'm happy that they're finally getting married. There's that. One of my colleagues is getting married as well to a very lovely girl, and they're getting married in June. I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting a new puppy in about a month or so, just a little bit over a month. I'm excited for that. I have another girlfriend who's getting married in August, and they're just the sweetest couple, and I'm very excited for that as well. I'm the maid of honor in their wedding. I know it seems like it's a lot about wedding stuff, but like it actually is a lot about wedding stuff. That's pretty much for the next almost exactly a year. That's all I'm doing is wedding stuff. I'm already married. I didn't even want to participate in my own wedding. Okay, your most awkward filming moment. Nobody saw this, but when I did the blindfold makeup with Mel, who is the one getting married actually in August, I had moved her wine glass off the table because I said that she was going to spill it. And then at the very end of the video, I actually stood up to turn the camera off and kicked that same wine glass over, and wine went everywhere. I know it wasn't on film, but it was funny and it was embarrassing, and she was making fun of me for it. How long does it take you to prep for a video? Most of the time, I just get ready and toss the camera up and toss up a light. When I was filming with my computer, it did definitely take a little bit longer because I had to keep moving the desk and I had to keep moving the lighting, and I didn't have lighting, and then sometimes the sun wouldn't cooperate, so that was a little bit longer, but it only takes me a few minutes to actually get going. When I start doing things like dupes, and I'm gonna actually start going through my makeup collection and getting dupes for lipsticks that are high end and low end. Are you wearing pants, jeans, or a skirt right now, or are you actually wearing pajama bottoms? Jeans! Which is rare, but I have to go to work right after this, so, and I have to wear jeans to work. What are you most proud of in your life? I'm kind of a pessimistic person, so this is a hard one for me. I went through a lot of struggles in my early 20s financially. I kind of overcame a shopping addiction that was fairly large. I've always been a very hard worker, and I've always paid my bills and everything like that, but I definitely got myself into some financial trouble when I was about 20. I was in a bad relationship, which I didn't see as a bad relationship at the time, and I was definitely spending money to counteract how I felt about that, and I didn't want to move away from that relationship for some reason, and then one day I just kind of snapped and left. I would say I'm most proud of overcoming that part of my life. I got out of debt. I worked very hard with 2 jobs. I moved forward with the job I'm in now. I've been there for 7 years. I'm proud of myself for doing this and kind of sticking with it. I feel like I haven't stuck with very many things in my life other than work. Like, I didn't stay in college. I didn't stay in college for legal admin. I didn't stay in college for journalism. I started writing 1001 books to read blog that I didn't stick with, that I actually enjoyed. This is something I've always wanted to do. About 2.5 years ago, Carly Bible was one of the first people I ever saw do this, and I was like, that's such a cool job. That would be so amazing to be able to do that for a living. I don't do it for a living. I barely even make an impact, but I am proud of myself that I have done it. I have set it up, and I have figured out how to do this on my own without really much support from anybody than a few Facebook groups. So that would definitely be what I'm most proud of. I think that was the last question. That was the last question. It was a pretty deep one for the last question. I just want to send out another reminder that the giveaway is running for another 3 days for the Shade Light palette, the Formula X system, the nail polish system, and the NYX Butter lipstick. So I will link the giveaway in the bottom bar as well, or the down bar, or the description box, or that thing that I don't think that anybody actually opens.